First thing is that when I was looking for historic maps of the railroad on the North Shore of Long Island, I noticed the New York, New Haven, and Hartford Railroad running along the opposite shoreline. The New York, New Haven, and Hartford Railroad started operating in 1872, having been formed by a merger of two railroads, the Hartford and New Haven Railroad, which began service in 1839, and the New York and New Haven Railroad, which began service in 1844. We are told that starting in the 1890s, financier J.P. Morgan wanted to monopolize New England's transportation system by this railroad's acquisition of 50 companies, including railroad and steamship lines, and also a network of electrified streetcar lines was built, we are told, that provided interurban transportation between the cities of southern New England. And by 1912, the New Haven operated more than 2,000 miles or 3,200 kilometers of track, with an estimated 120,000 employees, and monopolized traffic from New York City to Boston. So what happened to all of that? In this case, what we are told was that the New Haven's debt soared due to construction costs and the advent of automobiles, etc., reduced profits. And in 1913, the federal government filed an antitrust lawsuit, which forced the New Haven to divest of its electric streetcar system. By 1935, the railroad declared bankruptcy for the first of several times, and of several railroads, all of which ended up declaring bankruptcy. What's left of the operating lines today are publicly owned and operated by their respective states as commuter rail, or privately owned by freight railroads like CSX. Otherwise, like the examples we have already seen, many abandoned lines have been turned into rail trails. The second thing I would like to bring forward is J.P. Morgan, who we are told was Nikola Tesla's primary financial backer. His name keeps popping up here, from this railroad information to Wardenclyffe Tower to his previously mentioned connection to the Century Association, a private club for movers and shakers that was first established in 1847. J.P. Morgan was a major driving force behind the wave of industrial mergers in the United States in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, including U.S. Steel in 1901, among many other mergers. J.P. Morgan has also long been rumored of having been behind what has come down to us in our historical narrative as the sinking of the Titanic. J.P. Morgan's father, Junius Spencer Morgan, was the founder of the company that would become J.S. Morgan and Company in 1864. That was the successor company to George Peabody and Company, of which he became the junior partner in October of 1854. In 1854, Morgan was put in charge of the firm's iron portfolio,